Yeah, it works.
Our reaction started in part because I'm eating a bag of chips right in the microphone. Whether you like it or not.
Yeah. Well, I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
You said fungry.
Yeah,
What the
Eric,
fuck
I
is
think you're
fungry?
just a fung hole.
What the what?
I like this little thing you can do. That little jiggly jam.
Is that the only place in the observatory that you can do that?
There are a couple other ones. Enemy base spotted.
Dude, question of the day. Would you have very intimate and but slightly kinky sex with Rosalina in that bed? Question of the day. Feel free to chime in.
Audience, what's your diagnosis?
I don't know what that's from. The reference isn't funny if I don't know what it's from. All it's you is saying, what's your diagnosis?
It's from Mystery Science Theater. I even did my best Tom Servo.
Well, you told me. You told me where it was from.
It's from Arizona Werewolf.
But actually not seeing it.
Like, remember that part where the security guard turns into the werewolf after the guy hits him with the skull?
Yeah. That is the best movie, by the way. If you guys haven't heard of what I think it's just called Werewolf. But it's based in Arizona. But the way you turn into a werewolf is if you like get like cut by the bones of the werewolf.
Yeah.
And so some guy gets a hold of the skull of the werewolf and wields it like a weapon, hitting people who doesn't like turning them into werewolves.
Yep.
It's the fucking funniest shit. Go watch the Mystery Science Theater thing of it.
By the way, we have not commented much on the music in Super Mario Galaxy.
Well, I can't fucking hear it, so...
This is my
Why would
favorite
I?
song in any video game right here.
This is your top song.
Yep.
Wait, let me guess your second one. Is it that DKC2 song? Scramble?
Actually, no. That's
That
like
number
my
3?
fourth one.
Fourth?
Oh.
Shit, dude. I knew you liked this song. I didn't know it was your favorite. I can't think of what the other ones would be.
As far as I'm concerned, this is the Super Mario Galaxy theme. Like when you think Mario Galaxy, you think this song.
Oh, I can't hear it, so I don't know.
And it's the dun 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 dun.
Oh.
That riff is from this song.
Yeah, I guess. Is there like a remix of it or something in Galaxy 2?
Sort of. There are actually several
I'm
ones.
not wielding my sword right now, by the way. I'm being busy eating chips.
So that means the game is fun again. I mean, like, see, the graphics in this level look really good because they're color. There's color, you see?
And it's not like space.
Yeah. And
Well, like,
I think that's kind of the difference in terms of art design between this game and Galaxy 2 is that all the levels in Galaxy 2 look more like this.
Yeah, but
And
I
the
feel
space
like,
ones
I
are
feel like the
more
reason
rare.
that there are the space ones, and especially in the first one, is because that was sort of the theme, and they like kind of wanted you to remind you of that. And so
Yeah, I understand why that's the choice they made, but I'm just saying that.
you prefer the other.
I mean, like, it looked amazing back in
Alright,
2007.
I will stop eating chips, guys. My friends, mind throwings at home. It's those bowls. They look really weird in this game. Like
called
every
Rocky Wrenches.
I realized. I just realized again that we've had this conversation a million times. Like all enemies that are based on other enemies that are in this game look like weird. Not weird, but like different. Piranha plants look the same. That's for damn sure.
Like, characters like Rocky Wrenches haven't shown up in, like, forever.
Yeah, that's true. Since Mario Galaxy, probably.
Well, I just meant before this game, it was like Mario 3, and that was it.
I know they're definitely Mario Maker.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's showing up now in Mario Maker again, and plus some. The clown car. Have you seen like the fire clown car?
No.
That they added with the update.
You shoot stuff with that?
Yeah. So that there are almost like arcade shooter type levels that people have made now. It's kind of interesting. The problem is, I don't know. What I like to watch, the reason I still know anything about Mario Maker is I used to watch some people stream it, but then it got sort of boring because they just like play random levels, right?
Yeah.
But I'm always talking about the Beard Bros. I know. That being said, I'm gonna talk about the Beard Bros again. They have a really long series of Super Mario Maker because like every like couple weeks they have a different theme. And these themes like range from like well thought out ones, like really abstract, just like words that they'll say. And what the community does with it sometimes is amazing. So there's like themes and stuff, so you get like some cool levels. Some not so cool, but they sort of say they're cool anyway, just because, you know, they're trying to be nice to people. But there are some ones where you're like, wow, that's actually really clever.
Is Gerard like one of those nicer YouTubers around?
Gerard seems like one of like the nicest guys you'd meet, and Alex seems the thing about Alex is, first of all,
Think you can catch me, boyoing? Boyoing.
you really need to interrupt me for that and some fucking doodle. Alex is his channel is
Beard friend.
I know you like to call him Beard Friend. He has another channel. I don't watch The Completionist or Alex's channel, which is called
Really?
The Dex. No.
You just
Like I
watch
said, I
Beard
don't
Bros?
like. Yeah. Like I said, I don't really like formal like content like that. I like funnier stuff. I don't know. Besides, who really cares? So I don't really watch The Completionist. Like, I can appreciate it, and the fact that he's fucking crazy for doing. He fully completes a game every fucking week, and some of these games that he's completing are not like. We're not talking about Toy Story 2 for the PS1. We're not talking about Mario Galaxy all the time. I believe he's either working on or has at some point completed Super Smash Bros. Like 4. You know, like all the horrible horse shit you have to do to complete that game.
Didn't you do it?
I did that meal thing, but there's like still a bunch of music and stuff that I don't have. Like he'll like do like the crazy stuff, like you know how you said when it comes to completing stuff, like for example Ratchet and Clank, you won't bother grinding like the gears or whatever. Grind my gears to get the rhino. Yeah. He'll do stuff that's worse than that, and every week, like it's crazy. So I have like crazy respect for
Well,
what
I heard he
is.
doesn't even edit his own videos.
Well, he's sort of got that. Well, depends on what videos. I think he probably like at least helps edit The Completionist. He definitely doesn't edit Beard Bros, and neither does Alex. They have editors.
You know.
See, right now, like that group of people and like a few other people.
Is the Completionist part of Random Boots?
Yes, he is.
I didn't know that.
There's actually apparently that there's some recently there's a free to play like joke dating sim that came out recently based off of all the Random Boots guys, and you can like date all the Random Boots guys like JonTron and Gerard and I don't know if
Very deep, 6 feet underground, and no one's there to see you scream.
it's a little bit of frustration there for you.
So Eric, what does it feel like to have a mangina in between your legs?
What the hell? What did you just say to me?
Because you are a
Was that
pussy.
an insult? Okay, you're actually really dumb. I like how the little thing that I did, that was like such a small thing to annoy you. And you got like malicious.
Malicious and nutritious.
Malicious, nutritious breakfast.
Part of a malicious breakfast.
Yeah.
Remember that part in Santa Claus 3, the escape clause, where
Michael, but I don't know what you're about to say, but you're going to hell for it. Go ahead.
So, like, you remember that part of the Santa Claus 3, the escape clause, where Martin Short, Jack Frost, like, I think Zoe Saldana plays Mother Nature, and then there's like a part where
Fuck's sake.
and she accuses him of being something and malicious, and he says, "Excuse me, did you just accuse me of being handsome and delicious?" And it wasn't funny.
Did you hear that, Satan? That's all the proof you need to get this man locked away forever. Alright, what was I was going somewhere talking about Beard Bros. I don't know. They're like the only like Let's Play channel consistently watch. I know I said that a lot now. And I talked to Spyro about how I was grumpy about what happened in Game Grumps, sort of.
But Eric, they generate billions of clicks.
These Millennium Media Moguls generate billions of clicks. And Aaron's like, I got a lot of money now. Wow.
I can buy my own car and bitch about video games.
But because I don't like it, I'm just gonna have a bunch of friends on, and not do anything anymore. I don't know. I'm being unfair. He worked really hard for a really long time. Just not my thing anymore. But I don't really watch that much YouTube anymore. I watch like stuff that I've seen a billion times on YouTube, and I watch like the Beard Bros. Like I'm trying to think, what else do I watch?
Oh, surely you watch
Sneaky Cast.
Exo Paradigm Gamer.
I always watch every single episode of Exo Paradigm Gamer every day.
Watch Exo every day.
Yep, and I watch all the ads. I only click on the ones I like because I don't want you to get in trouble for ad fraud. But I do click on them. What else? See, the day you monetize, the day you can't make these jokes, Michael. Wouldn't that be a bummer?
Just like how Eric used to bummer Essential. What was that game that you bummer all the time?
You know what else I watch?
What?
Every single video made by anybody who watches Game Mavericks and is watching this right now. I watch your videos constantly.
Really? You've seen every episode of Alec Alger, the side quest gamer.
Except for him. And Jay. I'm just kidding, I watch those all the time. Nah, I feel like if they... Let's be honest. Like I literally said I don't really like review type stuff. Oh, what Alex does is, since you probably don't know, he does a show called The Dex with his girlfriend, and it's just about Pokemon, and they go over like fun facts about Pokemon every week or something.
Does he have a beard, actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
They both have huge beards, but Gerard always, whenever Gerard has to go to the airport, he has to shave because after 9/11, he got I believe he said 3 fingers up the bum. Because he had a beard when he went to the airport right after 9/11, he's a Middle Eastern man. I believe his dad is from Lebanon, and he was born there, but has always lived in America. But of course, there was lots of profiling then, so. I'm not sure what the relevance of that is. The point is
that George Bush is a dickhead.
They usually have beards. They're bearded fellows, is what I'm saying. But there's been lots of questions asked them. Hey, I don't have a beard. Can I still be a beard bro? And they say yes. The beard just sort of adds to the mentality. Well, I meant to let that go. And that I believe they decided that women and girls who watch Beard Bros are called instead of Super Beard Bros, they're Super Sister Bros. I don't know. It's just a fun time. What I like about them is that this thing is fucking scary. It looks right out like Bug's Life.
It does kind of. Look at his buck teeth.
Oh god, get out of here. Get out of here quick. Get out of here quick. Sure, come on. Can I make you go through there? Or do you have to do it? Okay, what I like about that Let's Play channel, and what I tend to like about content that I watch is that it's not artificial. And there's a lot of stuff that feels really artificial right now. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being too hyper
Glycemic.
Yeah, hyperglycemic, Michael. No, hypercritical. But that's the way it is.
Hey, Eric, look, it's the floating clump of dirt!
Oh god! The monolithic giant floating clump of dirt.
Micro's face. You have 24 hours to vacate the premises.
Micro's face.
Yeah, remember?
What is that? No, I don't remember. I remember the giant floating clump of dirt and the premise, but I don't remember what Micro's face had to do with it.
Oh, there's a part where the clump of dirt, the grains of dirt shifted on his face to reveal Micro's face.
It's like Transformers. You know how when the Transformers
below the enemy
movie.
scrotum.
Excuse me?
Don't you remember that part in Transformers 2?
No, because I blocked that entire movie out of my memory.
You should watch, Red Letter Media did a thing where they watched all 3 movies at once, And they like made notes. It's just like, oh yeah, like right at the 14-minute mark, we were introduced to Witwick and all the stuff he's doing.
Okay.
You know, Shia LaBeouf, and it's just like, oh, right at this timestamp, Megan Fox saves Shia LaBeouf at the exact same timestamp in both movies. Oh, right at this timestamp, we're getting more.
Those guys are like so like familiar with movie stuff, film stuff, and like.
Well, it's like the only thing
really
you've
smart
seen
guys.
from them, as far as I know, is like that one
from
Jack and Jill.
from what you've told me, it seems like they're like they're always like so on top of like picking up the stupid shit that people try to get, like people make movies.
They don't
sort
really
of
do that for the most part. Like most of what they do is they just sort of like go to the theater and watch whatever is out, and then just sort of talk about what they did or did not like about it.
Are they
everything's
are they overly cynical about it?
Kind of. But it's kind of the case where it's kind of hard to take them seriously, because sometimes they'll say stuff like Mike will say, like, it's like my favorite movie, X-Men Origins Wolverine. and the reason he likes that movie is because he likes schlock. And that movie is apparently complete schlock. Like, the ending is it's like Deadpool has his mouth sewn shut. He looks nothing like Deadpool, but he's played by Ryan Reynolds for some reason, just like he is in the actual Deadpool movie. And it ends
Deadpool
with
shows up in X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Yep, at the end.
I remember that movie. That's not to be confused with Wolverine, the one with the CG bear.
There's this.
Yes, that's my favorite part. I actually like Wolverine, like the movie. That was the one that was set in Japan.
Yeah.
Where he had like, during World War II, he had saved like some guy in Japan. That guy turned like super rich but wanted his powers or whatever. And like, so he goes to Japan or whatever. At the very beginning, he's just passing through, bub, as he always does. He's Wolverine, that's what he does. He just passes through, bub. And there's this part where he has like a big beard and he's out like in the woods or whatever. And then he just walks by this CG bear. This like horribly CG bear. And then they just sort of look at each other. And like it's clear that like he's supposed to be having a moment with the CG bear, right?
Yeah.
And then a bunch of like guys, apparently like a bunch of hicks, kill the bear. And he gets really mad and he goes and like either kills him or beats the shit out of him or whatever. Oh, I should be fucking with you more. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, you still had invincibility frames. It's unfortunate. Because I would have had you there.
You're having a go?
Yeah, have a go. Have another go. Can Michael make it through the rest of Gusty Garden Galaxy with one health?
Tune in next week and set your camcorders for 5 a.m. and find out.
Oh, you get all your fucking coins. Only a bitch would grab that coin. Those coins, Michael.
No, Eric, only a pussy would fuck me over. You hear me?
Well, that's probably debatable. I mean, I'm trying to think of like the science behind it. You know what I
I'm
mean?
saying your big fat mangina makes you an asshole.
When does this become a thing? When does that become your insult, your go-to insult? That I'm a pussy and I have a mangina. That reminds me of, what's that movie called? Oh yeah, Step Brothers. Brendan has a mangina. Brendan has a... That movie's stupid.
Remember the part?
I haven't seen that in forever. Welcome
That
to the
movie was-
neighborhood, fuckers! And he's wearing the full, like, Nazi outfit.
I do remember that, because we're trying to sell the
Yeah, they're
house.
trying to sell the house and they're just trying to get him to not sell the house.
That movie was the shit back in the day.
Yeah, I was.
Back when it was out.
But I wonder if it like actually holds up. Like there's the funny moments that everybody remembers, but what if there's like the rest of it's like shit and you just don't remember? I don't know.
That's true.
What's his,
Like,
what's his
have you
face?
seen Austin Powers 2 recently?
That's not Goldmember, is it? Goldmember.
That's The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Is that the one where Fat Bastard shows up the first time?
Yes.
Yeah, I know which one that is.
And it's just like back in...
Bastard, that's me, Mike Myers. I can only do Scottish accents. Shrek. Anyway, go on. I'm sorry.
But it's just like, back when that movie came out, it was considered like really... Because like not many people saw the first one when it was out in theaters. But it did well, and it did well in home video. Like in video stores, people rented it and it did well there. So that's why the sequel was made. And it's just like the second one has a higher budget. And everything looks a lot nicer and just seems to have higher production value, but
The
all of the
first one's
joke,
funnier.
all of the jokes in there are basically like practically every bit in the movie is basically recycled from the first movie. Like the part where Austin Powers is walking around, they keep putting like phallic-looking objects in front of his ding dong while he's naked.
Yeah.
Like that was in the first.
That was
movie.
in Goldmember too.
Yeah, but I mean, like Goldmember kind of reuses a few things, but at that
I think
point,
they do it on purpose though.
like that movie, I thought was a lot funnier than the second one. The second one, I think, is the worst. Because
I haven't sat down and watched like the second one.
the second one is just like, and it has really bad pacing issues too. Like they're in the middle of sort of like, because like right at the beginning, the girl from the first movie, Vanessa,
Yeah.
turns out that she was a
She was a
fembot the
robot.
whole time.
Yeah.
And then like,
I remember that.
and he's just like, oh, I love you, you're my, I will never love another woman. And then she just turns out to be a fembot, and then she dies. And then he's just like,
Oh, well.
I'm
and then-
depressed. That means I'm single again. Ha ha ha. That's not
then
funny.
there's a whole dance sequence.
And then
I can see why people would think it's funny.
then the
that's
Basil
the
exposition guy, he tells him, he's just like, oh yeah, it turns out my wife was a fembot the whole time. He's just like, yeah, we knew. Anyways, here's your new mission. And it's just like, that's not funny. And then there's a
I
part
can see
where,
why people would think that was funny though.
then there's a part where Will Ferrell character.
It's like everything that I'm saying is going right over your head. I was disagreeing with you, and you're just like, oh no, my opinion is right. Anyway, next question.
Watch the movie again.
Your little hand thing.
Yeah.
Watch it again. You like pointed. It was hilarious. Wait, what is this?
We're going back for the
God,
secret.
that's my problem. There's a problem I have with this game. The same shit over and over again.
Yeah, well, it's better than Sunshine, where it literally is the same level over and over again for like 8 stars.
No, but you're doing such different stuff.
Not really.
Like right now, you're literally doing the level you're just doing, except you have to do it fast. That's it.
No, I'm not doing that. This isn't a comment. This is a secret.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was. Alright, Beverly, whatever. Goo.
Global? Oh, global?
For some reason, you got really angry about Austin Powers just now, and it all went over my head. I disagreed with like most of what you were saying.
I mean, I think
They're like,
that
that's not funny. It's like, well, it's sort of humor. It's kind of not always completely
right.
objective.
If you want this to go faster, you need to not fuck me over when we do this, okay?
How fast can Eric press the A button? It's like a Mario Party game. Alright, there you go. Is this the big bad boss? Speaking of TOVG, what are you doing?
I have to kill myself because that's where the star is.
Oh, that's interesting.
And that's why I told you not to kill me, because that would make it faster.
This game is so boring. I have to do the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
See, it's not even real laughing right now. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, folk. Folk. I said folk. That's how much of it I said before I stopped myself. See, that's why the petition needs to be made. Hopefully,
I thought you already did make the petition.
well, I probably did by now, but what I'm saying is when we were recording this, the petition hasn't been made.
So I didn't get that thongle, so I have to kill myself again.
What do you mean you didn't get the Congo?
There has to be one of those.
Oh, you have to get
mystery
all those
points.
things to get the golden chain chomp to show up. And then you have
No, I need to do that to get the star to show up so that I can kill it.
Oh, well, same fucking thing. Whatever, dude. Same shit, different day. How are you guys doing today? Do you, what's the last thing you ate?
Tasty, tasty mangina. Go on.
Are there any local lunch? We should take care of Michael, you know what I mean? Take care of him. Take him out to dinner. You understand? Comprendez-vous, mes amis? You better hurry up, Michael.
Alright, please.
Dun 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 dun. It's alright. I'll even get us some starboards. Boards? Scooby-Doo. What a lame secret star.
Look at that cannabis.
That's lamer than a crippled child.
That's lamer than the Special Olympics.
I'm leaving both of those in.